大家放一首音乐啊，大家可以扫码入群。
世界终会变成什么，不再重要了。我找到快乐，可以不相信永恒，不在乎拥有，不害怕坠落。我看到笑容的倔强，就像开出花朵的土壤。上方的梦想不再是彷徨，却是今后勇敢到疯狂。我愿化成雨，奔向最遥远的海洋。我要冲破茧，化身没几页的星光。我不再悲伤，前方就是希望。从此拒绝观望，因为拥有坚强。我要你绽放生命最温暖的阳光。我要你再次呐喊你最初的心中渴望。我宁愿拥抱生命最真实的模样。我们重新起航，因为拥有坚强。世界终会变成什么，不再重要了。我找到快乐，可以不相信永恒，不在乎拥有，不害怕坠落。我看到笑容的倔强，就像开出花朵的土壤。上方的梦想不再是彷徨，却是今后勇敢到疯狂。我愿化成雨，奔向最遥远的海洋。我要冲破茧，化身没几页的星光。我不再悲伤，前方就是希望。从此拒绝观望，因为拥有坚强。我要你绽放生命最温暖的阳光。我要你再次呐喊你最初的心中渴望。我宁愿拥抱生命最真实的模样。我们重新起航，因为拥有坚强。我愿化成雨，奔向最遥远的海洋。我要冲破茧，化身没几页的星光。我不再悲伤，前方就是希望。从此拒绝观望，因为拥有坚强。我要你绽放生命最温暖的阳光。我要你再次呐喊你最初的心中渴望。我宁愿拥抱生命最真实的模样。我们重新起航，因为拥有坚强。
那之前呢，我们学了 section 1 select statement， 那这些相信大家都学得很明白了。那这个 section 2呢，学的是 where clause， 那相信大家把作业都写了。这门课主要就是在于练习，并不是在于你理解，理解都很好理解。那你不去做练习的话，你永远成长不了。而每个程序员呢，经过这个成长成 senior， 那都是经过很多的项目。 那目前呢，你们这些项目呢，就是这些作业、这些题，先把这些练好了，才可以做更高级的啊，你才可以熟练它这个东西呢，才被你吃到嘴里。那这次呢，我们看一下 section 3啊 ，sorting data with the order by class。什么叫 order by？ 我们看一下啊，来一起看一下 video。
In this lesson, we're going to introduce you to the order by clause, which is the clause that allows you to sort your result set based on some criteria. Every time we introduce a new clause, I show you the general form of your SQL statement. So we've talked about the select clause, and we'll just generalize this as select column 1, column 2, all the way up to, column 2, all the way up to column n, however many columns you want to specify. Or you can interpret that as select star. The next line we talk about is the from clause, and so we specify a schema.table name. We talked about the where clause. We're specifying a column name, and then some comparison operator, and then some filtering criteria, whether that be a date, a string, a number, doesn't matter. And I'm going to skip 2 lines because the order by clause is actually the last clause that we write in a SQL statement. We're going to talk about it now, even though it's the 4th clause that we've introduced, because there are the group by and having clauses that go actually before the order by clause in your SQL statement. They're a little bit more complicated, and I feel it's easier to introduce the order by clause first. For now, think of the order by clause as just following the where clause. But when we start to write SQL statements that have the group by and having clause in there, the order by will actually follow them instead of coming before them. So the order by clause, again, that allows us to sort our results based on some criteria. So we can sort our results by the column name, so order my result set by this column. We can actually also sort by what's called the column ordinal, which I'll explain in a second. And we can specify the column alias, which is that if I were to say column 1 as some name or some alias, I could specify that some alias in the order by clause, and I'll explain why we can do that. After you specify the column name, ordinal, or alias that you want to order your results by, you're going to specify either ASC or DESC for ascending or descending order. The ascending descending option specifies the order in which that particular column, ordinal, name, or alias will be sorted. So let's look at a first example here, and let's just say select first name, comma last name from the view sales.v individual customer. If we look at it now without any ordering, we get these results. When we run this query, this is what we get now. Unordered, these are the results. We can ignore the where clause for now. Let's just say we want to order our results by the first name column. So we're going to say order by first name. Now, I don't actually have to specify ASC if I want the rows sorted in ascending order, in this case by the first name column. If SQL doesn't see either ASC or DESC, it automatically assumes ascending order. Okay, so that's the default ordering method. So that's how we order by the column name. But what's that column ordinal? Well, this first name column in the select clause is the first column listed. The last name column in the select clause is the second column listed. So if I wanted to now order by the last name column using the column ordinal, I could actually just say order by 2. And when I execute that, you'll see that the rows are ordered by the last name column in ascending order. So I didn't have to specify the actual name of the column. I could just specify the order in which that column appears in the select clause, or its ordinal position. We also have the ability to sort our results based on a column alias. So if I wanted to change last name to as, say, customer last name, if I remove the order by clause and execute this, this is what it looks like now, seeing customer last name as the alias for the last name column. Now if I order by customer last name in descending order. When I execute that, I don't get any errors. If we tried to use the where clause and say, instead of where last name equals whatever, and we said where customer last name equals, it would give us an error. The order by clause allows you to use the alias, the ordinal, or the column name directly in that clause. Why is that? And that's a unique point to bring up. We write our SQL code in this way. Select clause, we have the from clause, we have the where clause after, then group by, having, and order by. Okay. So no, we haven't talked about the group by or having clause, but this is the order that we would write our clauses if we used all 6 of them. SQL, when it's evaluating the code, actually evaluates it in this order. From, where, group by, having, select, order by. So this top 6 rows, 6 lines, is how we write our SQL code. But these bottom 6 lines is the order in which SQL evaluates the clauses. So if we look at this, the select clause is evaluated before the order by clause. So if I had an alias, or if I wanted to specify ordinals, the order by clause actually understands the aliases because SQL has already interpreted and parsed out the select clause. But if I wanted to try to use the alias, for example, in the where clause, the where clause is actually evaluated before the select clause. So by the time the where clause is evaluated, it's not even aware of any column aliases. It's not aware of the ordinal position because the select clause, according to SQL, when it's being evaluated, hasn't actually yet been specified. So this little subtlety is why we can use the column ordinal or the column alias in the order by clause, but we can't do that in any other clause. So if I were to try, just for example, select first name and last name from sales.v individual customer view, and let's give last name an alias customer last name, and I were to say where customer last name equals Zimmerman, it's going to give me an error. Because at this point, the only thing that has been evaluated by SQL is the from clause. So by the time it's evaluating the where clause, it doesn't recognize any alias, so it's saying there is no customer last name column in the sales.v individual customer view, therefore I'm going to throw an error. So that's a little subtlety that gives us some nice features in the order by clause, and I want you to be aware of why you can do it there but not in any other clause. In the next lesson, we're going to talk about how we can order by multiple columns in the same SQL statement. In the last lesson, we learned how to
好，同学，那个视频里呢讲的是 order by，order by， 那这次我们就开始学 order by。order by 是什么意思呢？它是排序。那我们为什么要排序呢？那我们出的结果呢，不能就是说没有章法啊，所以我们做的报表呢也应该是让大家一看就可以非常简单易懂，然后呢老板看了也会开心。所以呢这个我们要学会排序，从小到大，从大到小。 OK， 那从小到大呢就是ASC ascending， 从小到大。那 DESC 就是从大到小，这是排序。这两个要记住啊。那么我们可以先什么呢？先找一个select 试一下，select first name 和 last name。 from 呢一个，我找一个数据库啊，找一个 table， 找一个 view 吧，找个 view，employee 嘛，找个 employee 就好了。然后我们先选一下，好，大家看啊，只有 first name 和 last name， 你看这种报表就是没有经过排序的。OK， 所以这个名字呢都是很乱的。那我们如果给它做一个 order by， 大家记住啊，这 order by 呢正常都放在什么？放在 where 后面。OK， 它应该是放在最后面的。order by 正常来说它是放在最后面的。比如说我们打一个 order by first name。OK， 大家看啊，这 first name。之前是 T B C J M， 那它肯定就会换了一个顺序啊，就是 A 打头的 ，OK，A 打头，这就是一个排序。那大家也可以把它换成什么 last name， 大家可以尝试一下。对，那 last name 就是啦，先是 A 打头的，可以从小到大排序。IC 这个也一样啊，它不会变的。如果你要是不打后面这个，就定义它从小到大或者是从大到小呢，它是自动就是先按从小到大。OK， 那我们打一下 DIC 啊，第三点，我们看一下啊 ，last name， 好，就从 Z 开始了。好，大家这个要记住一下。好，那 order by 呢还可以直接排序，直接用什么？用 alias， 这个是什么？别名。那大家直接就用这个alias 啊，尽量不要记中文，中文就是帮助你理解。比如说 last name as L。OK， 这个 L 呢，就是这个 last name alias， 那我直接呢就可以把这个 L 放在这里 ，OK， 它也会排序，哎，大家可以尝试一下。好，那么我们用 where 呢就不可以，我们用 where 都不可以 ，L 等于，比如说 ABBAS 这个名字。好，我们尝试一下啊，这个就会出错。OK， 啊，这个点儿打错了。哎，好，我们尝试一下，这个它就不识别这个 L。那我要把这个换成 last name， 哎，它就可以识别。但是呢，这个 order by 呢就可以。order by L， 哎，这个就是可以。这个为什么？它主要是涉及到一个这个系统它运行的一个规则。OK， 那我给这个规则给大家讲一下。那我们正常写代码呢，先是 select， 然后 from。然后呢，再写 where， 然后呢，再写 group by， 对吧？然后再写 having， 再写 order by。好，那这是我们正常写代码的顺序。但是呢，你这个系统它运行它不是这个顺序，它是先找什么呢？它先找 from， 就是说。先找我从这个系统的自己先找我要从哪里去取数据，从哪个这个 table 里去取数据，然后呢再找什么筛选条件，我要再找这个我要是筛出去什么 ，OK， 然后才是 group by，OK， 然后 having， 然后再去最后把所有的东西呢都筛了一遍以后。然后再出 select， 就是说你要出的结果，最后呢再排序。 所以呢，在没有出结果之前，它这个 alias 呢，因为它是在这个 select 里面了，对吧？它是在 select 里面，所以它还不识别这个 alias， 还没有运行到 select 呢。所以呢，这些呢都不可以直接使用 alias， 但是呢 order by 就可以啊，这是一个这个系统它一个运行的一个顺序 ，OK， 也是非常智能的。说我们 select last select first name last name from 我们找这个 view 啊 from employee where 呢不用 where 啊 order by to OK， 大家看啊，这个 to 呢代表什么？代表这个 column 是第几 column？ 那我们要是 order by one， 那它就是什么？就是代表就是 first name， 因为它这个 column 是第一个。那我们可以尝试一下啊，看这个 first name 是OK， 那我们可以看到这 first name 已经 order， 就是说排序了。那我们把它换成 to，order by to， 它可不可以呢 ？OK， 那这个 last name 它也 order， 对吧？那我们把它换成 3， 它就没有了，它就会出错。好，这是一个技巧。很多人呢就是直接就写这个 column 的这个位置 ，OK， 这1和2它是代表这 column 的位置。好，那这节课基本上呢讲的就是这么多，基本上讲的就是这么多。好，那我们一起来看下一个视频。
In the last lesson, we learned how to order this particular query, for example, by the last name. So I could say order by last name, and let's do it in descending order. So we say DESC, and I run that, and now my results are ordered by the last name column in descending order. As we learned at the end of last lesson, we can also use the column ordinal or the column alias. Instead of typing out the last name column, I could just as easily have said order by 2, because last name is the second column listed in the select clause, so its column ordinal is 2, and again, the column ordinal is one of the ways that we can specify the ordering criteria in our order by clause. So if I run this, I get the same exact results. Now suppose I want to sort my results by the last name column in ascending order, and then the first name column in descending order. To do that, we're going to type order by. We said we want the last name column in ascending order, so I could put ASC if I wanted to be particularly explicit, but SQL will automatically interpret ascending order if I don't specify. So I'm just going to say order by last name, and then I'm going to place a comma after the first column, and then I'm going to say first name DESC. So SQL will order the results by the last name column in ascending order first, and then sort the results by the first name column in descending order. So let's see what that looks like. So Adams is the first last name in the alphabet. Xavier is the last first name for the Adams last name. So we've ordered all of our rows by the last name column. And then where there's a tie, or where the last names are the same for certain rows, we're then ordering based on the first name column value, and we're doing that in descending order. If I were to want to look at my results ordered by the last name, then the first name in ascending order, I could just remove this DESC and then execute the code, and now I have everything ordered by the last name and then by the first name where there's ties or the same name. The one thing that's nice about the order by clause is I actually don't have to be consistent in this clause about whether I'm using only column names or only column ordinals or only column aliases. So for example, I could replace order by last name, order by 2. Because the last name column is again in the second position in the select clause, therefore the column ordinal is 2. So I can execute this and I'll get the same exact results. Let's give an alias to the first name column and call it customer first name. So now I could say order by 2, comma, customer first name. And you'll notice that the IntelliSense is smart enough to pick up the alias, and it allows you to use it. If we tried to do this in the where clause, it would not pick up the column alias as part of the IntelliSense. So by running this, again, I get the same exact answer. Now let's combine all of our clauses together. So we're going to use the select, from, where, and order by clause in a single code. Let's look at the sales.vSalesperson view. I'm just going to return all rows. So this is a view that consolidates some of our salesperson information containing their first name, last name, some of their quotas, things like that. I'm going to return just the last name, first name, and sales quota column from this view. Now suppose I want to order my results by the sales quota column in descending order, and then the last name column in ascending order. So I can specify the ASC, or I could leave it unspecified and I'll get the same result. I'll just throw it in for this one. When I execute this, now the highest sales quota is at the top, and then we're ordering those ties, or the tie break for those equivalent sales quotas, is based on the last name column. So B comes before M comes before R. That's why we have this ordering. Now suppose we want to add the where clause, and let's say where the sales quota is greater than or equal to 250,000. When I execute that, now I drop to 14 rows because there were 3 rows that had a sales quota less than 250,000. Our order by clause doesn't require any changes if we use the where clause. Everything can consolidate nicely, and we can use all clauses together. Nothing changes for us when we add the where clause into our SQL code. Again, we could have used column ordinals, or had we specified column aliases, we could have used those in the order by clause as well. Let's give a alias sales with a space quota for the sales quota column. And let's say order by sales quota. And then last name has the column ordinal 1, so we're going to place that there. And I'm actually going to get the same exact answer. So again, just different ways of completing the same query. That's all we're going to talk about as it relates to the order by clause. Definitely take a look.
好，那上一个 video 呢，主要讲的是多个 column 排序。那我可以给大家演示一下 ：select first name, last name， 找一个比较好的 table 啊，我们找这个individual customer， 哎，然后我先看一下 ，OK， 很多 last name 很多叫 Adam， 好 ，CDE 确实是。那我们比如说想给它做一个 order by 什么呢 ？order by 一个 last name， 我们要descending DESC， 大家看啊，这 last name 啊，这第二 column 它就不是 Adam，OK， 就是放在前面了，它就是这个这个人啊放在前面了。那我可不可以就是说last name 排序，然后我再排序这个 first name。比如说大家看啊，黑曼这个姓的人呢是 BCCHJ 这么排序，然后可不可以让这些人的这个 first name 也是descending排序呢？大家可以看一下逗号，然后呢 one， 大家还记得我们可以用什么 alias 嘛，对吧 ？one DESC， OK， 大家可以看一下啊。好，这些呢就变了，也是从大到小 ，OK。那我还可以就是说使用 alias 嘛，对吧 ？last name as L， 那我可以把这个 last name 就变成 L， 那结果是一样的啊，结果是一样的。 那我可以找一个数字的。这里有个sales person， 好 ，sales person 呢，给里边有个 sales quote， 这个是什么？这个是它这个 sales。好，我们先写这3个啊，那我们可以呢，就是说按照这个它的 sales 排序，比如说这个order by sales quote 啊，它是第3位，我可以直接用3，然后呢，我们可以写一个什么呢？写一个 last name 排序 DEIC， 然后呢，我可以这个用 where clause 可以给它筛选一下 where sales quarter， 比如说大于个十百千万10万。好，我们来看一下这个啊。好，所有大于10万的，大于20万的，这些 sales 呢，全部出来 ，last name 第3点，从大到小 ，last name 从大到小排序，所以就是全是25万的呢，它就是 V 打头的。OK， 好，这个给大家演示到这里。好，下面看啊，就是作业了，叫 practice 练习。那我们看一下都有什么。好，下载了以后呢，这里有一些练习，大家自己练一下，当那个课后作业啊，一定要练。然后下面会有答案，